story that we're tracking from Karnataka very closely. The Karnataka government has released the draft Greater Bengaluru Area Parking Rules 2026, bringing in a major policy overhaul. That could mean higher costs for the vehicle owners. And under this proposal, we are learning that parking your car on the public residential roads outside your house could come with an annual permit fee of up to 25,000 rupees. And furthermore, non-residential roads could move to a strict hourly pricing model, with the parking charges going up to 80 rupees an hour. With the Urban Development Department inviting public objection within the next 30 days, the proposal has triggered a debate over urban mobility, parking and the cost of using public road spaces. So that is the latest we are learning as far as this draft Greater Bengaluru Area Parking Rules 2026 is concerned. That will be bringing a major policy overhaul. That could mean higher costs for the vehicle owners. Under the new proposal, you're parking your car on the public residential roads outside your residence could come with an annual permit fee of up to 25,000 rupees. Now, for vehicle owners who do not have the private garage space or the compound within their residential properties, parking on the public streets now will require a mandatory annual permit. The draft rules scale the fee directly according to the size of the vehicle, putting small cars, sedans, SUV into the distinct pricing brackets. So let me tell you more about this as far as the cars are concerned. If you own an SUV, MUV, then you will have to pay 25,000 yearly. When it comes to the sedan owners, you'll have to pay 20,000 rupees. Small cars and hatchback owners will have to pay 15,000 rupees. So that remains the draft costing, the pricing that has been set by the Karnataka government. And for the non-residential public roads, we are learning that the era of the free parking is officially coming to an end in Bengaluru. The draft policy categorizes city roads into A, B, C brackets based on the commercial intensity, applying strict hourly fee for both the cars and the two-wheelers for the long duration road hogging. So that is the latest we are learning as far as the category A is concerned. That is regarding the high commercial intensity. Cars will have to pay 80 rupees per hour. Two-wheelers will have to pay 40 rupees per hour. So that remains category number one. Category number two is related to moderate intensity. Cars will have to pay 60 and two-wheelers 30 per hour is what we are learning. Let's tell you about category number three. This is residential area. Cars will have to pay 40 rupees and two-wheelers will have to pay 20 rupees. So all the roads there in Bengaluru will be categorized into category A, B, C, and there will be varied pricing depending on that as well. Akshara is joining us live on the broadcast with more details. Akshara, for the clarity of our viewers watching from Bengaluru, could you tell us about the new parking policy, this draft bill that the Karnataka government has brought in?
Well, you see, parking has been a bigger headache for the people here in the Bengaluru city, and there have been multiple incidents of parking that take place at places, congested areas, and also where there is not proper routes as well. So at this very same time, keeping this aspect in mind, the Greater Bengaluru Authority, the Municipal Authority of Bengaluru City, has brought in this Greater Bengaluru Authority parking rules. As per these rules, new rules are being formed wherein they have to the commuters have to pay in order to park their vehicles in certain places where designated places here in Bengaluru. At the very same time, if you need a residential permit as well, depending on the how bigger the vehicle is, you have different set of prices that has been set by the Greater Bengaluru Authority to ensure that no illegal parking takes place. At the very same time, there are various other rules that have been formulated in this particular bill, wherein near to the metro stations you're not supposed to park, and also various other congested places as well. The parking has been prohibited. So a crackdown is going on illegal parking as well. At the same time, if there are any violations that are said to be found, a fine of 1,000 will be levied on such commuters, and the vehicle will also be towed away. So yes, in Bengaluru, a city like Bengaluru, where you have over a crore registered vehicles, parking has become an issue. So in order to resolve this issue and to ensure that there is no parking at spaces, there's no illegal parking at the spaces, so this particular rules is being considered. At the very same time, a 30-day deadline is also being given for the people to file any objections. So it needs to be seen what sort of objections will be filed and what the government will be taking into consideration and what set of rules will be brought in and changes will be made in
All right.
the proposed rules and regulations.
Absolutely, and very important to point out that these are draft rules. So the suggestion by the people have been invited by the government over the next 30 days. So if you are from Bengaluru, then you should submit your response on this. Thanks so much, Akshara, for getting us all those details. And now enforcement is shifting away from the passive signboards to active on-ground policing. Greater Bengaluru Authority will handle spot checks and video recorded towing backed by strict zero tolerance buffer zone across the transit corridor. So that is the latest we're learning. As far as these draft rules are concerned, metro and railway stations completely banned within 150 to 500 meters. Major traffic signals, no parking within 100 meters. And as far as the bus stops are concerned, strict 25-meter clearance zone that has been decided as far as these rules and these draft rules by the Karnataka government are concerned. With this, a very short break. More news and updates on the other side.